Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're looking at the G5 Havoc 2-blade mechanical. I don't know anything about this broadhead. I've never shot it, but this year I want to try out a Rage hypodermic and I want to try out this Havoc on some does. So I've got the package open, and we're going to weigh it to see if it's 100 grains like it's supposed to be. 103.7, 103.7. Let's see how thick these blades are. 33 thousandths, 33 thousandths thick blades. So, probably fine, not super thick. Let's check the cutting diameter. I can tell you just by looking at them, the blades are extremely sharp. Cutting diameter is about, it's advertised at 2 inches, about 1/990, so just a smidge under 2 inches, not enough to even notice. It's got a nice angle to it, nice swept angle. I do like this steel cut-on contact tip, the way the ferrule is made. The ferrule has got a lot of machine work, looks to me like, or probably cast, or this monoflow that they use. Really cool looking head. Now it's kind of weird how you get it to close. Push it forward and down at the same time, and that feels like it's totally locked in. Looks like it's pretty straight. Really wicked looking tip. The only thing I have a concern about is, are these blades going to open in flight? Now, how hard is it to get them to open? Let's push it against something here. Okay, so that wasn't bad at all. It catches on the front of the blade just like a Rage. Yeah, you can kind of feel it when you've pushed it far enough forward to lock the blades in. And you can also tell because you can see that you're mashing into the blue rubber ring. So it is 100 grains, or 103. Blades are 32, 33 thick. Now the ferrule, I don't know how well you can see that, but the shank on the ferrule has got a slot on each side of it. It's pretty small. I don't know if that would be a weak spot, if it might be prone to break or not. I mean, you know, you got to shoot an animal with it, really, to be able to tell anything about it. Alright, so let's go shoot it and see if the thing's going to come open. Okay, so I'm going to shoot this from 30 yards. I'm going to aim at the center of that cardboard box. I'm doing that just to see if the cardboard box is enough to activate the blades, open the blades. But I also want to see if the blades are going to open in flight or if it's going to shoot good. Okay, so the blades did not open. They did not open. It shot great. Shot just like a field tip. So let's go see if it opened in the cardboard. Okay, so as you can see, it did not open in the cardboard. Or at least there is not a 2-inch cut here. Now granted, cardboard is not like the side of a deer, but that looks almost like a little 3/4 inch wide 3-blade went through there. So we'll try it again. But I am glad that it didn't deploy in flight, that it did shoot good. Okay, so here we go again from 30 yards. Okay, so again, it flew great. Blades did not open up in flight. So that is obviously a huge bonus. So let's go look at the hole again. Okay, that time That looked a lot better. That's way more than 2 inches. So that time it did open when it went through the cardboard, and that's a pretty big cut. And it didn't open when it was flying. So let's see how it withstood it. Did not bend these blades at all. These blades are actually still very sharp. If you want to know if something's sharp, drag it across your fingernail. And if it kind of tries to catch, it's sharp. Now why the first time in the box it didn't open and the second time it did, I don't know. Again, you've kind of just got to shoot something with it probably to know if it's going to work for you. That's why I'm going to try it out on a doe. Definitely not trying it out in the middle of the rut. I'll be using my slick tricks. So there you go. Alright, so I would have to say that I kind of like this broadhead actually. The blades are super sharp. Made in America, that's really nice. And it didn't open in flight. It did open in the cardboard once. The other shot it did not. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to try to shoot a doe with it. Hopefully in a few days. And if I do, I will add that to this review. You know, that is a very large broadhead. The question is, will it shoot all the way through something? I mean, you can see compared to my slick trick. But it seems to be a high quality head. The craftsmanship seems to be good. And again, super scary sharp. I'm going to do my best to send this through a doe. Well, the Havoc worked on this hen. Well, it kind of worked. It did not fully open. It opened about halfway. So that's not good. That's all the bigger the hole is. But this is definitely not the size of that hole. That hole is the size of the end of my finger. So it did not open fully. You know, I suspect that I'm going to go ahead and try to shoot a doe with it. But I suspect that I'm going to come to the same conclusion that I have about mechanicals in general. If you shoot one that's perfectly broadside, it'll probably zip through it and you'll get an exit hole. And you'll have massive blood loss because they're huge. But I suspect if you shoot a deer quartering away or quartering to you, you're not going to get an exit hole. You know, if it didn't fully open on this bird, I don't know if it's going to open on a doe. So that's all for now.